So hey guys, welcome back. This is the Aman Kumar Gupta, and now we are going to see what's going to happen in our Indian stock market. And like the major index is Nifty, and the second one is Bank Nifty, and also the commodities section of the Indian MCX market. Okay, so starting with the first of all, the Nifty as we see. Okay, the first chart we will analyze for the Nifty is like this. So, as you have all seen, if you will go in the last video, we have said as yesterday also that the major important point was this Nifty in the was the gap down scenario was there. Okay, so as expected, market happened gap down today. Okay, as expected, market happened gap down, and after the gap down, market made a new low, and after that a new low, we have made a sideways market, and then at last we have got the breakout. So you can see as per the pre-planned market made a new high and also it closed above the previous day high. Okay. So we can always if the market is following the previous day trend actually. So we can always sometimes predict our next type of candle that the candle can be a green candle or a red candle. They can be possible. Okay, so we have thought maybe possibilities was there a gap up, but there was no gap up also. We have got a gap down, and after the gap down, we have got a sideways, and then we have got the upside closing. So what does it mean that we have got a very good closing today? How it is a very good closing? You can see the market made a gap down, and the gap down, the people who have hold the calls, they have exited it. Okay, after the holding of the overnight they have exited, and they must have entered in the puts, and after entering in the puts they have got bluffed, and then the market showed the real momentum, and finally they closed above. Okay, so I'm still expecting this first target, that is 23,475. The, this 23,475 will be coming soon as per the positional basis, and by chance tomorrow or day after tomorrow, within 2 days we should hit this target. Irrespective, there should be no overnight events like happening like the Trump and Iran news. So if there is any news, so we might shift to an like something else. Otherwise, we will should hit our this targets. Okay. Now this is the view for this Nifty, and now we will just shift to another time frame of our different commodity index, that is Bank Nifty. First we will see, and the Bank Nifty trade is also chart is same as per the Nifty chart. Okay, it also opened a gap down and closed upside. So tomorrow our view should be same. It will be a buy in dip. Okay, buy in dip for both. The market will be same, and we should target for this to 54,000 coming, and the opportunity will be like this. If the market we are getting a pullback, so in pullback you should enter, and after pullback again we should enter at the for this upside higher. Okay, so this should be our plan for tomorrow: buy in dip and sell at resistance level. Okay, so if we are getting any major resistance level or the any bearish signal or any bearishness in the higher levels, so we should sell the Nifty and Bank Nifty at higher price. Now, if we will shift to the our another commodity, that is silver. So in silver currently we are seeing sideways action little bit, as or also with the sideways action we can see a small sell on rise market. Okay, so this you can see we are seeing from the last 2 days we are in the index silver we are inside candle. So what does it mean if we are going to break this low? Okay, 22 2 lakh 24,500. If we are closing below this, so my target for the silver will be 2 lakh 20,000 in the silver. How it is possible? So because the last premium, the last thing, uh, this will be the target. Possibilities are there that we should hit this target in the silver. Okay, if the silver is breaking this low, okay, if this low breaks, then we should target for this 2 lakh 19,000 in this silver. Okay, That is on the BTST basis. Okay. And for the gold also, if you will see gold, so the gold trade is like a sideways gold in the market, and below can be possibilities before making a upside breakout. We might get a small pullback, and this pullback should be like this area, like near 1,46,000 near about. If this area comes, so maybe possibilities from here again gold will should continue. Either it will be like this or it can be like this. So this is a major area for the gold also. Before making a upside or downside make or break zone, so it is consolidating for the last 2 days. Okay. So we can see today also it is a sideways, and yesterday it was also a sideways market in gold. Okay. Now another commodity index we can see here, that is natural gas. So the natural gas yesterday it has closed opposite, and we can see it had made a new low. Also, it has closed above the previous closing, and if the closing is above the bullish candle, so we should hit at 275. And today also you can see it made a gap down, and after the gap down we are closing and going upside, and market of natural gas shows the bias is turning little bullish. Okay, so the bullishness in the natural gas is seen today. Okay, again this is the important level at 260. Okay, if we are going below the 260 levels for the natural gas, there will be a more fall towards the 250. Otherwise we should see above 275 or 284 levels in the natural gas. Okay, now another trade or the another commodity index which we can analyze now is Nifty. Okay, so the Nifty seems to be very bullish today. Okay, the Nifty seems to be bullish, and here we can see the trend is not bending. Okay, we can see last 2 days we are seeing a green candle, and we are near the all-time highs. Okay, so what should be your matter? What should be your thinking for the new all-time high? Okay, always at all-time high, never short the market. Okay, don't think that crude oil will fall. Okay, we are closing of this previous highs. The previous high was 10,175. Okay, 177, and we are trading above this new high. So what does it mean? That the crude oil is bullish on bigger time frame. Smaller time frame we might get some pullbacks and all, but in the bigger time frame we should get a bigger move, and my next target should be like near about 11,000. It is almost reached. So before 11,000, if it is going to hit, so the next will be the next round for 11,500, and then 12,000 will be the targets for the crude oil. Okay, so this is the view for the crude oil, and we are seeing good rally in the crude oil. Okay, that's all from this today's analysis, and the maintain in the stance will be buy and dip. Okay, what is the buy and dip? Suppose if we are getting a pullback and then bullish trade or bullish, uh, what to say, bullish candlestick pattern, so you should get in the crude oil, uh, and then with this same candle as a stop loss, and now the previous lows are not breaking, so we might see that more highs in the crude oil tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, so this is our view as per the current candlesticks and price action. So let's see what's coming in the upcoming days. So this is all about the analysis for all this. Thank you guys. Have a nice and good night. Bye bye. Take care.